Awkward. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Spread the Positive podcast. I am your host, Trent Denson, man. Got a super special guest with us today. A legend in the fitness community.
Man, we're downhill from here, folks.
Already. Man, I got Roy Mangrum in studio today, founder of Barbell Voodoo, and the head chaos coordinator with Nashville or Music City Fit Expo this year.
Chaos coordinator is the perfect description of what's going on. Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, thanks for being here.
Man, thanks for having me. This is awesome.
Yeah, man. So
I didn't know I had to put on a fitness expo to get invited on the podcast.
Oh, man.
I'll do it again next year.
Yeah, we'll do it again. No, you're always welcome, man. It's a pleasure to have you in here. We've crossed paths with folks like Tyler Gentry and Danny D. Shouts to both of them.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely part of the fam here at STP. But yeah, man, give the people a little overview of who you are, your story, your background, and then we'll get into all things Music City Fit.
Yeah, so let's see, roughly 9 years ago, I was training at a gym, and when I was training there, I was getting ready for a powerlifting competition. It was a CrossFit gym, and I had asked them, to grab one of their shirts to wear to the event. I thought it'd be kind of cool. So they went to, hand me one of their shirts, but it only went up to large. I'm like, well, Bubba, that ain't going to work unless you're going to give me two of them. He's like, here's my logo. You print your own shirt.
Okay.
And that's literally how Barbell Voodoo started.
Bro.
We did that. And I was like, oh, I've got better ideas than what this dude's doing.
Yeah.
And my business partner, Jeremy, one Saturday morning after we got done working out, I get out of the shower at my house and my wife's like, some bald dude's at the door. I'm like, okay. And I didn't even know he, knew where I lived or nothing, but I went to the door and there he was. And he handed me a couple $100. He's like, all right, we're in business. Go print those shirts.
Man.
And literally it's been off to the races since that.
And that was 8 or 9 years ago. And y'all, y'all
2000 to 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. And now y'all are like a staple. I mean, people know when they see that voodoo and all the fun designs, and y'all done some funny ones, all the things. So
yeah, it's cool. Like, I'll have random people tell me like, hey, I was at a concert in Florida and I saw a dude in front of me in your shirt. And I remember one time me and my wife were on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
We're at this condo in Panama City and we get on the elevator and, dude gets on and walks in, turns his back, and she's like tapping me on the shoulder. We hadn't been doing it that long at that point. She's like, tell him who you are. I'm like, I am nobody. I'm not that guy.
Right.
So, I don't say anything, but it's cool. It's cool when you sit out in the wild and it's not staged. It's not, anything like that. It's just randomness.
Yeah.
Or somebody sends you a pic of somebody, quasi famous or something wearing some of your stuff. It's always neat.
That's awesome, man. So what all do you have going now? I mean, still shirts, still everything. I haven't caught up with you in a minute. So give the people what I know. This expo is taking up a lot of your time now, but what else you got going?
Yeah. So, of course, Barbell Voodoo, the brand, we do probably 5 to 7 events every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still
thank God I don't have to do it.
Yeah. Right.
But we got a team.
Yeah.
From California to South Carolina now, just
in
all these different
Congrats,
states. So
man.
It's cool. It's really changed the business, as far as sales and all that good stuff. So we got that going on, and then we print for gyms.
Okay.
Barbell Voodoo private label,
right,
which is huge. There was a need there, and so we jumped in there and started doing that. And then now we're trying to revive this expo thing. So that is
been quite the undertaking.
To say the least. It's been awesome. It's been fun. Something totally different than anything I've ever done. But it has been I can't wait for the days to feel the reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When is it, man? Let's get into it. Yeah. So Music City Fit Expo. When is it? All the deets, man. Let's go.
I almost forgot where it's at. June 18th.
Okay.
Nashville Fairgrounds.
Nice.
So the story behind it, it was trudging right along. Every single year, Ryan Friedman was putting it on.
Shouts to Ryan, man.
Yeah, and it grew every single year. And he had such a vision to even make this thing happen. And then, COVID happens a couple of years, it loses some steam, and he kind of got out of the magazine game, which was kind of the doorway to the Expo.
Right.
And he moved on to do other things. So, Terry Bargy came up to me and was like, man, they really need this Expo again.
Yeah.
What if we did it? And I'm like, well, let's call Ryan, because if he gives his blessing and he buys into what we think we can do, then by all means I'll do it. And if he's against it, then it's dead. Right.
That's real. That's how you do things.
So had a long call with him, and dude, he could not have been more supportive.
Ryan's just that dude, man.
He is that dude.
Yeah. He's such a good one.
I was like, I'm thinking this. And he's like, well, don't forget about this.
Yeah.
Leading me down the right path to prevent me and Terry from making any mistakes that he made when he was kind of figuring it out, and gave me so many good ideas of how to move tickets and all these things. So he's been instrumental in reviving it. And then I think one of the coolest parts is when we did the story video.
Yeah.
He came down to film.
Nice.
And it was really awesome, because you saw, like, here's where it started. Here's some of the vendors and sponsors. And then here's me and Terry, picking up the flag. It was such a cool, dude, it was such a cool story, the way they laid it out. So
that's awesome, man.
It's exciting, man. Over 100 vendors.
Let's go.
A CrossFit comp on one end of the building, a strongman comp on the other, a calisthenics games. Then there's 7 events scheduled in the special events hall.
Wow.
Which changes every hour. So you'll see Danny D, there's free flow yoga, Nick Carrier.
Nice.
I can't even remember them all, but it's like every hour and 15 minutes or so. That will change. We hired this production light company to come in and light the whole building. Man. So it looks like it's a production.
Yeah.
It's not the flea market of fitness in here. It's a production. It's going to look different.
Oh, that's good, man. Flea market of fitness.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah, dude. Well, we're planning on being there. We're going to,
Yeah,
we're going to do a little live pod, be able to document some of the folks there, some of the vendors, man. I'm looking forward to that. And, I love doing those, man. It's just cool to talk to, we'll get like you and Terry and, whoever's there. I mean, the Danny's obviously going to hop on. She loves
And there's so many cool vendors that people, there's a company from Miami coming up.
Nice, man.
There's a company from Chicago. And then the majority, though, we really pulled Middle
Nashville.
Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Your bread and potato. This is the best of what Music City has to offer. And that's the whole premise. It's not, you can have like a bigger brand expo, fitness expo, where they almost price the startup companies out. You know what I mean? And that's not what we did. And I mean, the prices are super low.
Yeah.
Literally, if we have a couple of vendors that are literally startups, they are months old.
That's awesome.
This is their first big event.
What a way to start, man.
Hey,
shouts to them.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go big.
So
go big or go home.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. And, it's the best of what Music City has to offer.
Yeah.
I think one thing that's really unique is, of the 100 vendors, there's no like, Sandy's candle shop or so. Nothing against Sandy and her candle shop.
Her candles are quite nice.
Awesome. Yeah. I love Sandy. Shout out to Sandy.
Get them candles. Sandy.
We get that candle sponsorship money.
Man, that's awesome.
But it's their fitness vendors.
Yeah, right.
That
they fit.
It's the fitness expo. Yeah. It's fitness vendors. It's not. It's not a fitness fitness expo with a bunch of real estate ads.
Mortgage people. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're excited, dude.
Is there any room? Is there any room left?
Nope, sold out.
Okay.
All
right.
We literally pretty much sold out in the first 45 days.
Dang.
Of the 100 booths. We did have to do some rearranging.
Yeah.
I would say not the main event stage, but the special event stage is what we're calling where it changes every hour. So that was actually going to be in the middle of the entire room. And once we got the sound guy and the lighting guy in there and they started looking at everything, they were like, wait a minute, this is a production nightmare. And for how you're wanting this to come off, we need to pivot. So we ended up having to go rent another 27,000 square feet of the Expo. So it's 70,000 square feet now. This thing is 2 buildings. And the way they're going to, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll spoil it a little bit. The special event room, of course there's the stage, it's pipe and draped off. There's light, all the wall wash lighting. Nice, it changes with every hour. So like Danny D's will be Danny D's color scheme.
Yeah, those blue. Yeah. Signature blue.
Yeah.
And his is yellow.
Yeah. And Nick Carrier's will be his colors. And
that's
then
sick.
There's a big screen behind them that they can project up whatever. And it's got the countdown clock rolling. So you know who's up next and when it starts.
Sick, man.
So it's
the real deal.
Yeah. Do the production of it. I think that's super important.
Yeah.
For people to be fired up.
Can you shout them out? You want to shout them out? Or does it matter?
No, I'm not going to shut him out.
Hey, okay.
Pay extra for that.
That's fair. That's fair, man. Yeah, I need you on my ad team, man. Oh, dude, that's
pay for that,
right? Hell yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. So January 18th, Nashville. June. That's what I said. Sorry, or that's what I meant.
That's a different event.
Oh yeah. Dang, that's already happened, hasn't it?
Yeah.
June 18th, Nashville Fairgrounds. Tickets are still available.
Yeah.
So we're trying to push the tickets. How can people get the tickets?
Yeah, of course. Music City Fit Expo. Pretty much let me try it again. Yeah. Any and every vendor that's going to be there, vendor and sponsors and all that stuff. Danny D, Ambition.
Yeah.
They've got their own code.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So if you use any of their codes, like I'll use Ambition, right? Mm-hmm. Use code Ambition, you get $2 off your ticket.
Sick.
So 20% off your ticket. Yeah, we're selling tickets up until the fire marshal shuts us down. So
that's sick.
We're gonna pack that building.
That's awesome, man. What else, man? What else can we kind of plug, or what else can people expect? Any
man, I'm sure there's gonna be some cool things, some cool surprises. We're doing like there's like a scavenger hunt.
Nice.
Selfie. We call it a selfie scavenger hunt. So
get all of them.
Yeah. So
get
we
all
did
the vendors involved.
Yeah, we did. Like, you can take a selfie with a vendor. So I'm sure people coming and taking selfies.
Yeah, man.
with you.
Let's go, dude.
On
the mic.
Yeah, exactly. We did some cool artwork, the wings that are downtown in the Gulch.
Yeah.
So we took a design similar to that and just made it all fitness.
Nice.
So you'll go take a selfie with that and just keep tagging the Expo in your posts,
bro.
Man, dude, I hope so. There, that and there's a I wouldn't say they're famous, but semi-famous people that are going to be kind of walking around that have already told me they're going to be there. So little photo ops of those folks.
Right,
so
right.
It's going to be really cool, man. It like I said, I think the city, number one, missed the Expo just because it was gone.
Right.
Number two, as far as fitness goes, this may be like the first huge event since the pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been
around
events,
fitness. Yeah.
Right. Around fitness.
Yeah.
There's been events and there's been, CrossFit competitions, the strongman competitions and stuff like that. But where we're talking people, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 plus gathering.
Yeah.
This may be the first big one since 2019 at the last Expo. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, man.
To talk about.
It is, just to get back to the quote unquote
normal, man. I'm telling you, it is what it is, right?
Hey, it's exciting though. I mean, it's just another step, So, man, I'm pumped for you, man.
Dude, it's exciting.
It sounds like you've done it. I mean, you don't do anything small, so it's going to be on point.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing too, like, you could, and probably as a business owner, you don't tell this piece behind the scenes, but I will pull the curtain back for this. Because somebody asked, is like, well, what kind of money, if you ran an Expo, what kind of money can you make? I was like, well, we're not making any, and here's why.
Oh, wow.
Literally every dollar that comes in, and the vendors should know this because this is important to them. Every dollar that comes in is spent in marketing.
Oh, wow.
Every dollar. So, we've got, some cool things coming up. We're on the Nashville sign. The the last week of May, I think.
Nice.
There's other, I mean, Facebook ads, you can't get on Facebook without seeing something about the
I've been
expo.
seeing it everywhere.
Yeah. All these meal prep companies, we're working with all of them. So, I mean, that's thousands and thousands of meals they deliver. I think what we were looking at today, and we was looking at the combined number, let's see, what was that? It was 12 to 18,000 meals a week that they deliver. Each one of those meals is accompanied by information about the expo.
Wow.
So when the vendors, curious of, well, what efforts are going into this?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
And it's important to us that the vendors have the best experience
that's real
possible. So it sounds like I'm trying to pitch vendors. We're sold out.
Yeah.
But just know if the vendors are loving it, then so should be the spectators.
Yeah. It's a little trickle down type thing.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%, man.
Nice, man. Well, dude, we did it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, man. June, I mean, it's around the corner, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as we record this, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, maybe?
Yeah.
It's not long.
It's the final countdown.
It is the final countdown. Insert song here. Yeah.
I'll try to do that in post, man. Yeah, man. What else, or what's on deck for Barbell or for Voodoo?
Man, I mean, just keep on keeping on. I tell you.
Wait, I got one more question. So the events y'all are doing 5 to 7 events
every week
across the country. So y'all do pop-ups or like
it's mostly competitions.
Okay.
So CrossFit competitions.
Yeah.
Like this week as we record this, there is in Tennessee, I think there's 2, one in South Carolina, one in Jacksonville, Florida, one in, it's not San Francisco, but it's the San Francisco Bay Area.
Damn.
And then there's one in Texas.
Happening right now? Or like this week?
Yeah, it starts tomorrow. Yeah.
Damn, that's sick, dude.
But what's cool, and here's what's cool too, as we started doing this expo thing in January, of course, a lot of my focus, I still work a day job, dude.
Yeah, right.
So
what's that?
Yeah, I've been in the mortgage industry 21 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I work from home, which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's nonstop.
Yeah, I bet you're slammed with that.
Yeah, right
dude,
now.
What? Yeah, that's the craziest little X factor I've ever heard.
I know.
Like, that's a 60 hours right there, probably.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
But
dude, what?
Yeah, I know.
That's wild.
But since I started the expo stuff, I mean, the team that we have assembled has just like
kicked it.
We got this.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if we need anything from you. Otherwise, business as usual. And they have destroyed it. They have
That's
just
awesome,
done
man.
such a
Shouts to the squad, dude.
Yeah, they've been killing it.
And so, sorry, man, I want to take it back to the shows going on everywhere. So, like, you have, is that just are they based, or is everybody based out of here?
No.
Okay.
No. So we have one rep that lives in Alabama.
Okay.
We have one rep that lives in Jacksonville, Florida, one rep that lives in Houston, one rep that lives in Dallas, one rep that lives in San Francisco.
Damn, that's cool.
And then here in the state, there is one in Cookeville, and then 3 in Nashville.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
So you'll just, like, those people, like the Dallas guy, like, he'll just like set up at a competition. Like, y'all got like a little package you put together and send it out to everybody.
So each of them, we know how many events they're going to do each month, and then the warehouse staff, pulls together what their inventory should be based off what we're pushing.
That's a machine.
Yeah,
man.
and ships it out to them. Once they sell, they reconcile it with their online point of sale system.
Yeah,
refill what needs to be refilled. Have them send back stuff that's not selling.
Dude,
move to another product. Yeah,
bro, that's impressive.
Dude, we have a good team.
Yeah,
we have a good. Well, I mean,
it starts at the top, man.
But we've been
bro.
We've been doing this 9 years. So
yeah,
it's not like it's overnight.
Still, I mean, that's even the fact that it's 9 years and you're doing that, like, that's impressive.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. That's goals, dude.
It's it's a lot of hard work, but if you want results, you got to put in the effort.
That's facts.
I mean,
Yep.
It is what it is, dude.
100%, dude. Well, man, that's really cool. So y'all be sure to check out Barbell Voodoo. where can they follow you?
Yeah, man. Of course, barbellvoodoo.com for all your purchasing needs. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that is at Barbell Voodoo. If you're wanting more information about the expo, musiccityfitexpo.com, or Instagram and Facebook, Music City Fit Expo.
Dope. Well, man, Roy, it's always a pleasure, man.
We said it all.
Yeah, you nailed that. I got the Music City stuff in the comments. I should have put Barbell too. I can go back and add that. But man, always a pleasure, dude. Cool, you're doing some big things. It's always, I mean, it's just inspiring, man. Thanks, so shouts to you. Thanks, and y'all be sure to check them out. Barbell Voodoo and the Fit Expo coming January. Jesus, June, man. The month is June 18th, y'all. It's gonna be an epic experience. We're gonna be out there live podding it up, talking to all the folks, man. So pumped for that opportunity too. So thanks for that, and pumped for all our other future collabs, man. I hope we can do a lot of fun stuff together, man.
I love it, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff.